Hi, it's Rachel with Madison. Today she and I are going to be reviewing stay and wait. And depending on how well she does, hopefully we will be adding some distractions. Now we're working outside, and so of course there are lots of distractions that can occur without me planning them. And I'm going to work on distance with Madison as well. She is a puppy, and so it's sometimes hard for the puppies when we get farther away from them. Stay and wait is really important for them and super helpful for you. Remember, we use stay and wait differently. Stay means stay forever, and so in order to release her, you have to return all the way to her like this and release her directly. With wait, you call her out of the wait with either an okay or a come. So like this, I can say, Madison, come. Madison, come. Good girl. Good girl. Or like when you're feeding her, if you tell her to sit and wait, so you put her food down and you step back and you say okay, then she can go to the food. So I'm going to practice mostly with stays today. And really the exercises are the same. So if she's good at one, she'll be good at the other two. You just use them a little bit differently. So Madison, come here. Madison, sit. Sit. Stay. Stay. Okay, so she was started to get up there, so I gave her what we call the no noise, a sharp or and it catches her attention, and she corrected herself. She got up, she had started to correct herself the first time, but she had gotten a little bit too far from where she started, so I put her back. It's always really important if they don't correct themselves right away to take them back and put them where they started. That way, they don't gain anything but, no, good girl, by getting out of their stay, so they don't get any closer to you. Now here, I gave her the no noise because she was kind of shifting her weight, and it looked like she was going to lay down. Now, even though she was still staying in one spot, the command was sit, stay, not do whatever you want and stay. Now, she's doing very well. Good stay, Maddie. Good girl. Good stay, Madison. Good girl. Okay, that was really good. So you can see after a stay, I like to walk up to the dog and pause for a bit. That way she really understands that I have to praise her and give her the treat or pets to release her. Me walking up to her does not release her. So I'm going to kind of reset her. Good girl. Sit. Stay. Now, I'm doing the sit stays just because I haven't done stays with her before, and sit stays are the easiest to correct. A lot of times dogs struggle with the down command or struggle with it right away, and so if she gets up, I can put her right back into a sit super easily. Now, I'm going to try to walk around her in a circle and see how she does with that. That's usually the first distraction I like to start out with, because if the dog sees you moving around, they think that they need to follow you. Stay. Stay. Very good. So she moved a little bit, but her tushy stayed in place, which is what you want to see. So I'm going to go up to her. Sit. Stay. So she had a distraction there, some people walking by, but I corrected her, so I'm going to make her stay a little bit longer. I'm going to go up to her, she's going to see me getting the treat out, and I'm going to pause and go back. So this is just another way to reinforce to her that she's only done when I say she's done and not when I walk up to her. So this does not mean she's released. This does. Good stay, Madison. Good girl, stay. Good girl. Good girl, Maddison. Oh, you're to try some weight, and I'm going to do weight with come to me. So that's like a recall. That's really important that she's able to do both of those commands. It's really good for her safety. So Maddison, sit. Now remember, for stay, we do a stop sign in front of the face. For wait, we draw the imaginary line in front of her. So Maddison, wait. Swing the leash a bit. A lot of times when dogs feel their collar being pulled, they think, just like that, that it's time to get up. Stay. Or wait. Wait. And I want to teach her that she has to hear the command. She's not allowed to anticipate when she's allowed to get out of her wait or stay. I have to tell her. She's doing a very good job. Come. Good girl. Good girl, Maddison. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, now, if you notice there, when she comes to me, I reward her for a good come instead of a good wait. Because come is the most recent command I gave her. So she gets rewarded for that. Okay. Now I want to do some down stays with her to see how she does with that. And I haven't done down with Maddie, I don't think, so let me see how easily she goes from a sit into a down. So Maddison, come here. Down. Down. Oh, beautiful. That was excellent. Stay. I love how she's always looking at me, paying really good attention. That's good to see. Stay. Now I'm going to grab a different leash. Here I have a super long training leash. Stay. This is a good 15 or 20 feet. And so it lets me get farther away from Maddison. Down. Go down. Down. It lets me get farther away from her, and it kind of gives an off-leash feel, but there's still the security of her being on leash. Stay. 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 So here I'm about twice the distance. About twice the distance from her now that I was just with her leash. She had a little bit of trouble with it, as you can see, but I just corrected her right away, put her in the same spot she was before, and now she's doing a lot better. So, I like to start with the sit stays because the sit is easier to correct, but the down stays have their advantages too. It's more comfortable for the dog to lay down. They can even, flop over and take a nap if they want to. So they can usually remain in down stays for longer than sit stays. Doing a very good job. Down. 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 Good, down. Stay. Okay, now there, she saw me walking towards her, and I had my hand in the treat pouch, so she was anticipating and she got up. So it's important you correct her there. Now, she just moved a little again. Stay. Now with the down, you probably couldn't see it because her body was in the way. But at first, I was just asking her to down like this. But when she had trouble focusing, I held the leash a little bit tighter and I stepped on it. So it was holding the pressure down. And that let me be up a little straighter instead of down like this. And I just held it there while repeating down until she went down on her own. Let's try this again. Oops. Alright, now that's a big distraction. Nope. Okay. That was my fault, not hers. All of her treats just fell out onto the ground. So I'm going to put her in a quick down stay. Down. Down. Stay. That was a really unfair distraction that I did not mean to happen. Maddison. Down. Stay. Stay. Okay, this is good enough. She's done a great job.
Good stay, good girl, down stay. Good down stay, good girl.
Okay. She did a really good job. She's not quite ready for food distractions, but she did very well with all the other distractions and with the distance we did. So this is Rachel and Madison, and we are working on stay and wait with distance and distraction.